problem has been that we have had thousands of vulnerabilities and just a long backlog that we had no idea whether we could do anything about. So when Aikido came into the picture, we were able to see immediately what has a fix available so we could take action now versus going through a bunch of stuff and spending a bunch of time figuring out, oh, we can't do anything about it. I'm Christian Schmidt. I am the head of security here at Go Autonomous, and I work every day to help secure our assets and our information. Go Autonomous was developed to revolutionize the B2B e-commerce. We have this all packaged into what we just got trademarked, the Autonomous Commerce Cloud. Before Aikido, we used Snyk or however you pronounce it, and we had some problems there, partially because of the issue with fixes not being available but being shown. We also had some problems with their API and other things like that. And it made it more difficult for me as our security manager actually trying to manage all the vulnerabilities that came in and delegate them out and create tasks and packages for people to work on. So moving to Aikido was a relief for me because it made things and all my job a lot easier. One of the big challenges we had with Snyk versus Aikido was the visibility. When I was using Snyk, it would be difficult to see what had fixes available and in which hierarchy because of the way that it was set up by projects, and so there wasn't any clear connection across different repositories or our containers where you could see these and these things were connected. There was an issue here that was across 3 different platforms or whatever, and that made it a lot of work to actually go in and first figure out what vulnerabilities are there. Then you'd go in and find out there's no fix available. So I'd wasted a bunch of time there, and that was a big thing with Aikido where right away you filter out all the stuff where there isn't a fix available. So I know that what's there we can take action on. So Aikido's noise reduction compared to Snyk's, it's day and night. There wasn't noise reduction in Snyk, if I can put it that way. It was more like filtering and going in and trying to denoise it yourself. So using Aikido for that, it's been a huge benefit for us. The triaging experience in Aikido versus Snyk is also quite different. I'd say in Aikido, what I spend time on is not so much the triaging because it's taken care of automatically. Whereas I was spending a lot of time making sure that the right developers got the right packages of information and tasks to set out to them to handle the vulnerabilities. Here, we go in and create some teams, and those teams get assigned things automatically. If we need to for bigger work packages, then we create those JIRA tasks manually, and we can group some of the items if we want to. But in general, I let Aikido do the work of triaging. Like the other day, I had a question about this database, being able to add notes, on the side. Within a couple hours, you had actually already made the change in your system and rolled it out, which is amazing. I'd never gotten service like that from Snyk, or I've never experienced service like that from any of the vulnerability management tools that I've used in my career. So that was really touching in a way that you actually wanted to help us and you were able to do it like that. 2 hours? Are you kidding? You don't see that anywhere. So those things make me also very happy to work with you, and I look forward to our continued collaboration just because I like working with you. Aikido has improved the security efficiency in that it's not taking us so long to take action. We're not spending so much time with our limited resources to actually go in and figure out what are the issues, because we can see what the issues are and we can go in and manage it. I think in general, I can also see the trend over time. It's going the right way. Fewer and fewer vulnerabilities. We're faster and faster at reacting to them. And even when you get to those real low ones, the ones that you're like, I can figure that out in a couple months, we start to actually fix those. And when you get to that point, then I think we're starting to have a really good vulnerability management program. And Aikido plays a central role in that. To other security experts and leaders that are considering Aikido, I'd say you're silly if you're not going to give it a try. Because I've worked with a lot of different tools, and you can make vulnerability management very tedious, and you can make it very complex, or you can use something like Aikido to simplify it and manage it in a very transparent way. I'd say go for it.